Welcome to a demo video of Karry by appscript.com. Now on the left hand side we have the driver app and on the right hand side we have the customer app. So the first thing we will do is sign in using our credentials. So we are currently signing into the driver app. So as you sign into the driver app, you have to select your vehicle. And in this case, my vehicle type is a limousine and vehicle is a BMW. I confirm. So I've now signed into the driver app and I've also signed into the customer app on the right hand side. So as you can see on the customer app, you can see the different vehicle types at the bottom of the screen. And if I go to the limousine, I can see that there's one driver online. And the driver location is where I currently am, so we are at the same location. So the first flow that we will go through is a normal booking with automatic dispatch. Now, automatic dispatch is where the app automatically searches for a driver for you, and you can give your preference for drivers as well. And we will also be doing a wallet booking. Now the wallet is a feature on an application which is a credit line that your customers can have, and we will quickly show you the wallet on the customer app. So as you can see, the wallet balance is 21,000 rupees. So this is credit that the customer can use in the application, and the wallet can be recharged using a card. And in our case, we use Stripe as a payment gateway. So the card is a Stripe test card. So in order to recharge the wallet, all you have to do is enter the amount and click pay. So that is the concept of the wallet, and the first booking that we do will be a wallet booking. So in order to do a booking, I will select the vehicle type that I need, and as you can see, the limousine is online, and this is dynamic. So if I go offline on my driver app, the limousine will go offline after a few seconds. It takes a few seconds to go offline. There you can see there are no drivers available on the limousine. Now I will go back online and the driver should come online on the limousine. There, the driver is back online. So now in order to book a ride, I will click on the limousine and select book now. And on the second page, I enter my drop-off location. And after this, I get to choose my preferences for the driver, and I can choose whether I want a male driver, female driver, or wheelchair support, etc. So in this case, I've set my preferences, and over here, I can select my payment methods. So in this case, I'm going to be doing a wallet booking. And if I do a wallet booking, I may have to pay an excess if the amount in my wallet does not cover the booking. So you can choose for your amount, the excess amount to be covered via card or cash. So in this case, I chose card. So, and I've selected my preferences, I've selected my payment method, and I can select the number of seats that I want to book on this ride. So I'll select 2 seats. And over here, we have an option to do a personal booking or a corporate booking. So in case I want to use my corporate account, I will use it, but the first flow will be with a personal booking. So, and I can also enter a coupon code if I have one. So I will now confirm my booking. I confirm my pickup location, and there we go. The pop-up has come to the driver application, and I can see from the information that this is a book now, and the vehicle type is a limousine. The service type is a ride, and the number of seats that are requested by the passenger is 2. I can also see the pickup and drop location. And in order to accept the booking, I will click on the timer. So the driver has now accepted the booking, and the customer gets a push notification saying that the driver is on the way in a BMW, which is the vehicle type. And we also have a feature where the customer and the driver can chat with each other. So in this case, the driver is sending a message to the customer, and as I can see, I get a pop-up as well as a push notification. and the customer can reply to the driver as well. And the driver gets a notification when the customer replies. So that is the chat feature on the application. Now the driver has the ability to call the customer, and that is the customer can call the driver as well using the call icon at the bottom. And the customer and the driver can each cancel the booking using the cancel icon on the screen. And cancellation reasons can be given. But in case of a customer, you can charge a cancellation fee if the customer wants to cancel the booking. In this case, I'm not cancelling the booking. When the driver arrives at pickup, he swipes right. And as you can see, the customer is now on the live track page, and he has also got a notification that the driver has arrived at the pickup location. And yeah, so when I start the booking, the driver will swipe right again, and the status change comes for the customer. And navigation can be done either through Google Maps or Waze. So the drop location is automatically picked up from the coordinates that we have set, as in from the drop-off point. So when I complete the trip, I swipe right once again, and the trip is now complete. So the driver now has to submit an invoice, and he can view his receipt. The receipt shows the details of the payment method and your payment, and the customer gets an invoice as well. As you can see on the right hand side, the customer can see his invoice as well, and the customer can rate a driver, and he can see his receipt, and he can see the pickup fee and the payment method, etc. And yeah, and he can choose to add a driver to his favorites. And if a driver is added to his favorites, then this driver can get a preference in his next booking. And he can add reasons, which all can be configured from the admin panel. And the customer submits his invoice, and the driver can submit his invoice too after rating the customer. Now the next flow that we will show you is the corporate account. So in case of a corporate account, I will choose the same vehicle type, and as you can see, I can now choose my favorite driver, which was chosen right before this. Since he's online, I can see him, or I can choose any online driver. So I will enter my drop-off location now. So the corporate account can be used only from certain locations to certain other locations, and these are called area zones on the application. So yeah. Yes, so in the corporate booking, what we have done is we are doing a booking from our current location to the airport.
So if you choose a different location, it won't work.
Yes, and if you choose a different location, it will not work. So I enter my current location, and I can enter my drop-off as the airport, because those are the corporate pickup and drop-offs that we have set on the application. If I choose a different pickup and drop-off location, it shows me an error message saying that the requested pickup or drop point is not in the allowed zone by your organization. Please try a different location. So in case of a corporate booking, I will choose my pickup location as my current location and my drop-off location as the airport, since it's allowed on the application. So as you can see, I've selected my corporate profile, and I say confirm. Now the driver will accept the booking, and as you can see, the driver can see that it is a corporate booking on the top of the screen. The driver has now accepted the booking, and the customer gets a notification. So in case of a corporate booking, the amount or the price for the booking gets deducted from the corporate wallet. The driver starts the trip, and the driver completes the trip. And there we go. So in case of a corporate booking, as you can see, the payment method is corporate wallet, and that's how you know it's a corporate booking. So on both the customer app and the driver app, the payment method is a corporate wallet, and the customer and driver can rate each other. And here, the driver has been removed from the favorites, just to show you how it works. So, and that completes the corporate booking. And the next flow that we will go through is we will go through a couple of the area zones and special pickup zones. So, as you can see on the application, you have zones drawn, and most of these are area zones. So, as you can see, 2x implies an additional fee for this zone, which means that it is the cost of a ride on this zone will be 2 times the cost of a regular ride. And so just to note, the zone with 2x is called Orion Mall, and you can check it out if we zoom in. So what we will do is we will demonstrate the additional fees to you, and by booking a ride from Orion Mall. So this concept is called surge pricing, wherein you can set a surge pricing for a particular area zone and for a particular vehicle type. So, and the other thing that we can do on the application is set a special pickup point. So as you can see, I have the customer application on the right hand side. And when I bring my map to Orion Mall, the app automatically points to areas such as the main exit gate, the west exit gate, lakeside exit, and these are all special pickup points, much like you will see in the airport if you are booking an Uber ride. So what I can do is I can select a special pickup point, and keep in mind that the surge pricing for the zone is 2 times. So I should be charged double as I will in a normal booking. And I click book now. So I can now select who will be riding. And this is in case of a corporate rider, I can select if I will be riding or somebody else will be riding. In this case, I will select myself and say confirm. So I will now show you the surge pricing for a trip from Orion Mall to RT Nagar. So as you can see, the customer gets a notification saying that fares are higher than normal, which implies a surge pricing for this zone. And the minimum fare is 200 and the total is 230, and that is the estimated pricing for this ride. So the customer can choose to pay with his wallet or cash or card. So we will now pay with a card since we have already covered the wallet. So the customer is now requested for a ride. There we go, the pop-up has come in the driver application, and you can see the vehicle type as you can see in every other booking. So the customer gets a notification and the driver slides right when he arrives at pickup. He slides right when he starts the trip while the customer gets a notification, and slides right when he completes the trip. So the trip is now complete. The trip is now complete, and in this last flow, we have demonstrated the area zones and surge pricing, which means that the pricing will be double of what it normally is when a trip is booked from Orion Mall. And surge pricing is done for a particular vehicle type for a particular zone, and it is configurable from the admin panel. So the other points that we mentioned in this video are the special pickup points, which can be set from the admin panel, and special pickup points can be set for a particular area zone. In case of a mall or in case of an airport, you can set your special pickup points as entrances, or in case of an airport, terminals. So the other concept that we have is pre-book, which is the option to schedule a ride for later. And in case of pre-book, I have to select the date and time that I would like to have my pickup. And once I confirm it, I have the same booking flow as I do with a book now. And I select my drop-off location. It shows me an estimated fare. And as you can see, the total fare is inclusive of a 3 rupee pickup fee and 30 rupee entry. Also, total fee is inclusive of 30 rupee advance booking fee. So the advance booking fee is a feature of book laters or scheduled bookings. And the other special pickup fee can be set for a zone. So that's another concept that we have in a zone. You can set a special pickup and a special drop-off fee in case you want to charge a fee for pickup and drop-off. So as you can see, if I go to the My Bookings page, the booking for later is currently in the Unassigned tab. After it has been assigned to driver, it will move into the Assigned tab. And in the past bookings, I can see all the bookings that have been done on the application. And I can see the bookings that have been cancelled as well, and the invoices for all the bookings. So the last thing I would like to show you is the wallet deduction for a regular trip. So in case of a wallet booking, I will say book now. And over here, I can select my wallet. But before I do that, I will show you what my wallet balance currently is. As you can see, my wallet balance is 21,169. And on the wallet page, you also have a recent transactions page where you can see all the transactions on the app, or you can see the debit transactions or the credit transactions, which are wallet recharges. So coming back to the wallet feature, the wallet balance is 21,169 rupees. I will now book a ride with my wallet, and I will choose cash as the excess payment method. So when I book a ride, I confirm my rider, set my drop off, and as you can see, the fare for this booking is 141 rupees. So I confirm and accept it from the driver's app. And the notifications come in the background as well. So I can see that the ride is complete. And I submit my invoice. Now if I go back to my wallet, I can see that the wallet has been deducted by an amount of 160 rupees. 103 rupees, which was the fee for the last trip. And so that is the concept of a wallet. And we also have something called a soft limit and a hard limit. Now the soft limit is that limit of the wallet at which the user will get a notification saying that his wallet is almost over. And hard limit is that limit at which the user will not be able to make any more bookings until he has recharged his wallet. So if you go to your menu and go to corporate profiles, you can see the corporate accounts that you are a part of. In this case, the corporate account is AppScript. And to add a new account, you have to click on the add account and enter your corporate email ID, etc. So that completes the basic flow of the app. And we also have additional features like your emergency contacts and your rate cards for different vehicles on the application. And we have a support page which can be configured from the admin panel, an about page with our links to Facebook and so on. We have an invite page which you can use to invite users to your application, and we have live chat. So coming to the profile page, we display the profile of the user, and you can change your phone number, email address, etc. from this page. So you also have the option to set an address as a favorite address, and you can name it as your home, office, or others. Or you can choose to name it as something totally different. And the address has been saved. So it's a useful feature if you are going to be booking trips to the same location over and over again. And it now comes in the favorites tab in your address search. And there we go. That's how you choose a favorite address. And you can unselect it as well by clicking on the heart button. So that completes the flow of the app and a majority of the features. So we will now log out from the applications. And just to bring out one last point, we do have a language search feature as well in the login screen. And you can choose your language when you use the application, and we support multiple languages. And that completes the flow of the application. So thank you for watching, and we will be out with more in-depth videos in the future.